Hi, welcome. It's Debbie from Create Pretty Things. Today we're going to work with the Flower Market transfer. I just love this transfer. It reminds me of carefree, easy days, pedaling my bike to a flower market and exploring all the different options available, all the brightly colored flowers, the different smells, and thinking of who I would give these flowers to. Is it my mom, a friend, my husband? My daughters? Who would enjoy these beautiful flowers? Or maybe I would just keep them for myself. So I put my transfer down, I fuzz it. This is going on canvas, so I'm going to fuzz it pretty well, just so that it doesn't stick and it doesn't bleed. You're going to smooth this transfer down over your surface so there are not any air bubbles. Make it stick to your canvas really well, and then you're going to begin pasting. Now I'm using the black paste here on the tires. I already used like a pink paste on the bicycle frame and a blue on the seat. I am going to lift this up every so often just because you want to lift up your transfer while the paste is still wet. If you don't, the paste will not stay on the transfer down on the surface below. It will stay with the transfer, and so it'll pick up. So I'm doing a little bit and then I pull up the transfer just to release that paste. I dry it a little bit before I put the transfer back down. Now, as I put the transfer back down, I am going to go over the silk screen areas that I have not pasted just to make sure they are stuck down again, but you don't need to even touch the areas that you've pasted. So here I am, I'm doing the lettering on here. It looks great in this coral color. And next I'm going to do the shiplap lines, which are all around the outside edge and throughout it. Now there are some little dots, some weathering, everything on here. It makes it look just wonderful. Now I decided I wanted to do an outside border to it, so I went ahead and used my placement tape to tape off the areas that I did not want to chalk. And I wanted this to I initially wanted it to look like the sky. But as I got into it, I decided I wanted to look more like flowers. So I started putting different colors on there, some pinks, some blues, some purples, and I'm using different types of techniques to put it on. I used a sponge a bunch, and I also used one of these little brushes that is kind of like a splatter brush just to kind of apply some blue. And I think I did get carried away with the blue. After I got started, I decided to make these look like flowers. So I got my little dauber, my round dauber, and I started kind of twisting color into the shapes of circles and flowers along the edges. And I just kept on going. I kept getting more and more ideas, and I added some white and it kind of looked like hydrangeas. I think it turned out really, really cute. I hope you like the finished project. I put it in a frame and it really made it pop. I love it. Hope you do too.